Hey beautiful people, welcome back to a new vlog on our channel Read Travel Become. After a long time I've uploaded a bookish vlog where I'm going to go to a book cafe and show you guys around. I've been going to these book cafes a lot. I really like the escapism nature of these places where you can just sit, have your perfect favorite coffee, get the perfect book, read stories, and most importantly connect with people who also want to read and who also understand the joy of reading, right? Back in India, I feel there's a dearth of these kind of experiences where you have that certain mind space where yes, you're just gonna read a book, feel good, learn something new, and basically just enjoy yourself and have an escape in the world of stories. This is the first time I'm saying this in front of a camera, but in a couple of years when I feel I have the right kind of expertise, I want to build an experience in India, not just libraries, but you come there, you take your favorite book, you have your coffee, there's a barista there, and most importantly there's a whole experience around it where you connect with people who are reading, who are into reading, or people who are not into reading but are interested storytellers. So I want to build that space. So just putting it out here for the first time, but it'll take some time. It'll take a couple of years. I'm in the US right now, and all these plans are going to happen in India only. So yeah, let's see how it goes and enjoy this vlog. I really like shooting book cafe vlogs because it's just too beautiful. I love sharing it with you guys also. The main reason I make videos on this channel is not to become a popular YouTuber, not to get as many subscribers. If you guys have been following me since quite some time, you guys know how much I don't care about the numbers, but so in a certain way I do also care about the numbers because I feel I want more and more people to experience the joy of reading. I want more and more people to passionately fall in love with the habit of reading, and not only this, flaunt that you are a reader, flaunt that you have a beautiful mind. Just like you go to a gym, people when they go to a gym, they like to flaunt their beautiful bodies. Great thing. I want people to also flaunt their minds, also flaunt the stories that they hear, also flaunt the knowledge that they have. A beautiful mind is equally sexy according to me. That's what my goal is, and you guys can help me whenever you watch my videos, share my videos and make other people watch them. Tell them that hey, if you want to read a book, this is a good to know about books and stuff like that. So I'm really grateful for all the community that we have right now, and I'm gonna keep uploading videos. So thank you so much for the support that you have always shown me. It takes a lot of energy and time and passion to make all of these videos happen. So just wanted to have a token of appreciation for all my beautiful subscribers. And yes, if you want me to come to your institutions, schools, colleges where we discuss this dialogue of reading, where we discuss how to develop a reading habit and all of these things, if you are in those positions, do hit me up with an email. I want more and more people to join this cultural movement where we make more and more people read. So yeah, I wanted to share that through my channel right now. And yeah, make sure you watch the video till the end. You may never know which thought or fact may resonate with you and change the course of your life. So let's get started. Beautiful sitting places here as well where you can sit and study and read. There are some places here, there's some places at the back of the store, and there's a coffee here. Lots of amazing books around.
Is this live?
No, it's not live.
I'll edit it later.
Or just getting some footage.
Well, bye. I mean, hi.
Thanks for being on.
So again, I see a lot of fiction books around. I've seen America, people really like reading fiction here, and there are a lot of fiction books around, and most of them are signed copies here. This bookstore has a lot of signed copies of popular fiction books. Like I just talked about this book in one of my videos, and there are many popular books around, like Cooling Over, all that stuff, which America apparently reads a lot of fiction books, by the way. This behind me would be such a great YouTube background if I could shoot my videos here. There's like a very nice table around where you can sit, film your camera, and there's sofas around. Someday I'll make a YouTube setup like this. I hope I make a YouTube setup like this. I'm in just love with this set of books here. There's also a very nice sitting area around where people have come and they're talking about books, or maybe there are book readings. There's a book club around. I really want to build something like this in India in a couple of years. Okay, so this is the first time maybe I'm saying this on camera, but in a couple of years I want to build something like this in India where there's a whole experience around reading. It's just not libraries, where there's a whole experience attached to it and there's a sense of community of reading books. Yes. So this is latte with lavender sea salt. called a short story dispenser. Basically, people have submitted their stories, short stories, poems, and essays, and everything. And you just come here, you select a button, whatever you want to read, a story or a poem, and it prints you a short story. So, if you can see from here, these are all short stories which are printed by people, written by people. You can scan the QR code here and tell them how you felt that. So, all of this is like a collection of stories. This is such a unique idea to promote people to read more and even write more. In fact, this is more of a write more. Short story dispenser, great idea, guys. If somebody is looking this in India, please make this somewhere in some bookstore, or maybe I'll come and make this for you. Just imagine if this was my YouTube background video. I would start every video like this. Hey you beautiful people, welcome back to a new video on our channel Read Travel Become. Someday we will have a background like this. I want to have a house with these many books. My house won't be a house without these many number of books, but I love this setup. I love this whole vibe. The wall is pretty, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but the wall seems pretty raw and authentic. It's a very nice feel here. The lighting is perfect. If this wouldn't have been a cafe, I would love to come here and shoot every video of mine. Such beautiful covers. Look at this. All of these are fantasy, magical realism stories, by the way. I came to this place last year. I was randomly scrolling through book cafes. The concept of book cafe is very prevalent here in the States. Back in India, we either have libraries or we have cafe. I really want this kind of an experience to be there in India as well. The baristas here are amazing. Like, it's not just the place to read books or buy books. It's also the coffee. It's a great coffee that you can have. I want to replicate something like this back in our country, where it's a whole experience of reading, right? Where you just come, read a book, be in your space, where there's a whole environment to read a book, right? Where you're in that space to read a book. At our home, sometimes because there are a million things going on, you can't really concentrate. You don't really have those spaces to read. This is such a perfect place to like read, and I really want to build this back in our country. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. In some years, we are going to build this. I'm just trying to learn how businesses work and how things are built. So let's see if someday I can fulfill that dream of building, this kind of a stuff back in India, where there's a reading experience with coffee and books. So many stories to know, but not enough of a lifetime to know any of these stories. Whatever stories we read, we connect with them. Just try to get through as many stories as possible. That's the new aim of life now. Feels after coming to a place like this, you want to know what people think. So just think about it. Somebody somewhere thought about some ideas, some narratives, some characters, and they brought all of these characters to life through these books and through these writings. It's such a weird way of speaking to people who are maybe no longer with us, or they're with us, but in spirit they're always alive because their words are alive. It's a very different feeling, and I always get, kind of not melancholic. I get philosophical when I visit a bookstore, because it's just a bit overwhelming looking at all of these stories. So I found this wonderful place to read. I've read Big Magic so many times. It's, I think, my third reading, and I've even gotten annotations and I've done markings in the book and whatnot. I just love this book. Speaks to me on a spiritual level somehow, because it talks so much about creativity. If you guys haven't checked out, definitely read Big Magic. Very small book. You can finish it in one sitting. Also, the font is also really small. So yeah. I didn't know light lagana chahiye tha. Oh, perfect. Now we have light. Big Magic again, but with light. So this is a very interesting book, very interesting concept. In this book, there are multiple pages which are written in a haphazard order. There is no order to these pages, and each of these pages is a clue to the murders. And there is some cryptic puzzle at the start. You have to make a sequence of all the pages basically, and you have to find the solutions to the murder problems. There are 3 solutions found out, and there are almost 32 million possible combinations. Very interesting book. I've never seen a novel which is also a puzzle. Basically, this is also a puzzle. Okay, right outside the store I found a very cool thing. So this is the entrance which says epilogue, and that's the end of the store which says prologue. I don't know if you can read it. Yeah, it's prologue. Very cool. So that's all for this video, guys. I hope you had a wonderful time watching this video. I had a blast. I always have a blast shooting any kind of a bookstore vlog video. I've uploaded many such bookstore vlogs. You can check them out and like the video, share the video, and yeah, that's all for this video. Stay tuned for more such amazing bookish content. Subscribe to my channel and see you in the next video. Bye bye.